little bit too fast, running into the counter. Beautiful running Hurricane Rana.
Liv Morgan, the spirited dynamo known for her heart and determination, has been dismissed from WWE. Yes, you read that right. Liv Morgan, one of the most beloved and promising stars in the company, has been fired. The news has stunned millions, leaving fans, who witnessed her rise from humble beginnings to one of WWE's most electric figures, struggling to comprehend the reasoning behind this abrupt and devastating decision. The question reverberates across social media, in locker rooms, and throughout arenas worldwide, echoing louder with every passing second. What happened? How could someone who had bled, sweated, and given everything for WWE, someone who had poured her soul into every match, every promo, every interaction with fans, be cut so suddenly and ruthlessly? The answer, it seems, lies in a shocking and mysterious piece of leaked CCTV footage that has emerged, taking on the life of a ghost from the shadows. The footage, grainy and fragmented, shows Liv Morgan in the midst of what appears to be an intense and controversial altercation backstage. It's a moment captured in time that will forever alter her career, an image that raises as many questions as it answers. The context remains murky. Liv, known for her fiery passion and infectious exuberance, is seen in the heat of a confrontation, her face twisted in anger and emotion, her body language sharp with intensity. This isn't the Liv we know, the one who's connected so deeply with her fans. No, this is someone we've never seen before. As the footage unfolds, the situation escalates rapidly. What happens next is truly jaw-dropping. In a moment of raw emotion, Liv seems to take an action that many are now calling unforgivable. But there are others who believe the moment was simply a reaction, a human response to something much more complex, something far beyond what the camera could ever truly capture. The fallout from the footage has been swift and severe. Fans are split. Some argue that Liv's actions were justified, that what we're seeing is merely the result of extreme provocation or a buildup of frustration. Others claim the footage has captured a fatal lapse in judgment, a mistake that crossed an unspoken line. What's undeniable, however, is the magnitude of this revelation. This isn't just a backstage spat, this is a turning point in WWE history. Triple H, the no-nonsense head of WWE operations, addressed the shocking news with a terse but powerful statement. "The integrity of this company and the safety of its superstars and staff are my top priorities," he said, his voice cutting through the haze of confusion with the cold weight of authority. "While I have the utmost respect for Liv Morgan and everything she has accomplished, her recent actions leave me no choice but to take immediate and decisive action." His words, deliberate and final, sent a ripple of shock through the entire WWE universe, and just like that, everything changed. It all began earlier today when an anonymous source leaked a piece of CCTV footage that, at first glance, seemed to show Liv Morgan involved in an incredibly controversial incident backstage. The footage was grainy, incomplete, and lacked the full context, but its implications were immediate. The wrestling world, already a hotbed of speculation, exploded into chaos. Who was Liv arguing with? What set off the altercation? Why did it escalate so rapidly? Fans and wrestlers alike poured into social media, theorizing wildly. Some speculated that the footage had been doctored, that it had been altered to suit a hidden agenda. Others wondered if this was simply another elaborate storyline to shock the WWE universe. But as the minutes turned into hours, the reality of the situation began to take hold. WWE quickly released an official statement confirming that the footage was under review. Soon after, the bombshell, Triple H announced, without hesitation, that Liv Morgan's contract had been terminated, effective immediately. The implications were staggering. A star on the rise, someone who had won the hearts of millions with her relentless work ethic, undying optimism and unbreakable spirit, was gone in an instant. Fans who had followed her journey from an underdog fighting to prove herself to a champion with a legacy of her own were left reeling. What happened? Was this the result of a single mistake, or was there more to the story? The footage, despite its incomplete nature, painted a stark picture. Liv had crossed a line. She had broken the unspoken code that governs backstage conduct. But what happened in that moment? What drove her to act in such a way? Was it a buildup of frustrations, a culmination of tensions long simmering just beneath the surface? As the footage spread like wildfire across the internet, the wrestling world became a battlefield of theories and conjecture. Fans combed through every frame, every expression, every tiny detail. Some believed Liv had been set up, that the footage had been manipulated to ruin her reputation. Others, however, pointed to the possibility that this was all a carefully crafted storyline, designed to stir up controversy and intrigue among the WWE universe. But no matter how much they speculated, the truth remained elusive. Theories ran rampant, each more outrageous than the last. The internet became a virtual minefield, where the slightest misstep could result in heated arguments and online confrontations. It wasn't until WWE issued its official statement that the weight of the situation truly began to sink in. Triple H's words, delivered with the authority of a man who had seen it all, made it clear that the decision to part ways with Liv Morgan was final. There was no room for doubt, no turning back. In the hours following the announcement, Liv Morgan, ever the enigmatic figure, took to social media with a cryptic post, a black screen with the simple words, "The truth will come out." The message was vague, open to interpretation, and only served to deepen the mystery surrounding the incident. Was she alluding to a larger conspiracy? Was there more to the story than we've been shown? These questions, now dominating the conversation within the wrestling community, have sent waves of shock and disbelief crashing through the fan base. Some rally behind Liv, urging others to remain open-minded and questioning the narrative that's been presented. Others argue that what happened backstage was a clear violation of WWE's unwritten rules, a breach that simply couldn't be overlooked. Liv Morgan's rise to WWE stardom was an extraordinary one. She was a scrappy underdog, the embodiment of the American dream, someone who faced endless obstacles and fought tirelessly to carve out her place in the industry. From her high-flying daredevil moments in the ring to her emotional journey toward becoming SmackDown Women's Champion, Liv had become a symbol of hope and perseverance. Her connection with the fans was undeniable. She was a beacon of strength for the millions who admired her. But now, everything has changed. The shock of her sudden departure has created a massive void within the WWE universe. The questions keep piling up. Was this a misstep? A one-time lapse in judgment? Or is there something deeper, something darker, at play here? As the hours pass and fans digest the news, a sense of confusion and frustration has taken hold. Some defend Liv, arguing that her actions were justified, that there's more to this incident than what we've been shown. Others believe the footage speaks for itself, that what happened in that moment was a clear violation of the unspoken codes of conduct that have governed WWE for years. Regardless of which side fans fall on, one thing is clear. Liv Morgan's departure marks the end of an era. For years, she had been a constant presence, one of WWE's most electrifying figures. She was the underdog who overcame the odds, the underappreciated talent who rose to greatness. Her connection with her fans was profound. Her passion for the business, her drive to succeed, and her ability to inspire others was unmatched. And now, that connection is suddenly broken. In the blink of an eye, everything has changed. Fans are left searching for answers, grappling with the nature of the incident and what it means for Liv's career. Was this part of an elaborate, premeditated plot? Or was it a moment of weakness, a brief, unforgivable lapse in judgment? These questions will continue to swirl like smoke in the air, unanswered and unresolvable. For now, the world of WWE has been left in a state of uncertainty. Liv Morgan's future remains in limbo, her legacy now tainted by the fallout from that backstage altercation. Since the termination, fans have rallied around Liv. They've taken to social media, using hashtags to show their support, to voice their frustrations, to demand answers. It's a testament to the bond she built with them over the years. A bond that's far from broken, even in the face of such a shocking development. Was she really set up? Is there more to the footage than we've been shown? These are the questions that now consume the wrestling world. The answers, however, may never come. For now, we wait. We hope that, in time, the truth will eventually come to light. Until then, the story of Liv Morgan's sudden and tragic departure from WWE remains an unresolved mystery, one that will haunt the WWE universe for years to come.